Yeah, hi everyone. So today we'll be looking into Google Workspace and yeah, Google Workspace. So we'll be starting with that's what we're starting with. So if you're sure that you don't know where to get your Google application, like I said initially, you can come to this place, go to your search bar, search for google.com, and here you go. So here is the entire Google Workspace, of course. So quickly, let's look into Drive, and then from Drive, we move down to the other ones. So, in case if you don't know, Google Drive is majorly for notification. Sorry, get notification. Okay, sorry, I don't need that. So, Google Drive is majorly for storage, right? When you start working as a virtual assistant or customer service, you might be asked a question, probably during the interview, you might be asked a question, how do you handle files? You understand? And you just have to respond to them. This is just like a basic question that they ask to office assistant, but you just have to like twist it. Explain to them that you don't just save keep files in a cupboard. Those ones are obsolete. I don't think people still do that now. So you scan them and upload them to your Google Drive or the organization Google Drive. You understand? And save it there. So to some of you who have already graduated and some of you who are still in school, you can just quickly scan your document, your important document, your BSc results, your statement of results, can scan it and keep it here. You can stay as long and as much as you want. So that's Google Drive for you. So today I'm just gonna show you how to upload file and then probably like show you around so you wouldn't find it difficult. And also as a virtual assistant, administrative assistant, executive assistant, wherever niche you're finding yourself in this, your work is to ensure that this place is not looking messy, right? Your work is to ensure that everything is properly organized, so that aside from you accessing to the file, whoever person that want to access to this Google Drive can easily get the file. So over here is your new button. So if you want to like upload something on this Google Drive, you have to click on the button and it's gonna show all this, right? Go. So let's assume that you're uploading a file. But before then, here is your Google Documents. Here is your Google Spreadsheet. Here is your Google Sheet. Here is your Google Slides. Here is your Google Ads. Like I told you initially, everything about Google works in hand, and that is good. So if you want to upload a document, you have to click on this file upload, and then here are like everything you have in your system as a document. So probably your statements of results is here, or whatever thing you want to upload is here. So you have to, the document precisely you want to upload is here. You have to like click and of course upload it. Let's just assume I want to upload let's assume I want to upload this um document. I think that's a CV. Yeah. You can see it over here, it's already uploading. Good. Simple. It's not a rocket science. So this is actually how you upload their document. Now, what makes it a document is probably you must have scanned or you must have typed on Google Spreadsheet or Microsoft Word or Google Documents and then convert to PDF and then upload it on this drive. So that's one thing. So another here where there is a, you can see this label, my drive. This is where you see everything in this drive, both in the folder and also in like in a singular form. So as a virtual assistant, you have to like keep it organized. So how do you keep that organized? You have to like create a folder. Now the folder has to like probably not probably the folder needs to have the name you want to give it. So let's say you want to upload document that pertains to accounting or document that pertains to staff documentation. You understand? And there's like a whole lot of staff documentation, right? So you just have to like create a folder. So how do you create a folder? You come to this place and click new. If you click this new, it's gonna bring up all this. So you click new folder and then you name it staff, sorry, staff documentation. So quickly, your folder is created. Here's it. Simple. Yes, and then another thing I will need to teach you is to upload file or to move file into this new folder that you've created or into any other folder that is existing in this drive. So over here, you come down, you see all your singular files here that are not under any folder. So let's assume I want to upload this warning letter. I think this was a warning letter I wrote for an organization, not really for an organization, but for a staff in the organization. Let's not go into details. So what you do is to quickly click in this three, you see this icon like a three dots in a, I think this is horizontal or vertical. Don't mind me, I don't even know. Okay, so you have to click it and it's gonna bring out all these things here. And then you see a place written organize. Of course, you want to organize the Google Drive, like you want to organize everything there. So you have to click it, and then when you click it, it's gonna bring out move, it's gonna bring out add shortcut, it's gonna bring out star. You understand? So in case if you want to start this exact document, you can still click it to be starred and it's going to show up here. So I think I'm going to make my the font or the view to be clearer so that you wouldn't find it difficult to see whatever I'm showing you. I'm sorry if it has been affecting you. Penny of my thoughts, penny for my thoughts. This is why I don't like distractions. So okay, so I was about uploading a document on in a folder, right? So let's assume this is what we want to upload. Yeah, we're talking about warning letter. Warning letter. Where is even the warning letter? Has it been moved? Has it been moved? Okay, so let's just upload this one. So you have to come to this place, click the three dots, and then come to your organized and move. So it will show you a list of folders. You then select where you want to upload it to: staff documentation, USB external device. That is, if there's any USB external device that you have to like plug here and move it from this entire drive to that device, like a flash drive or so, somewhat. Okay, so of course we want to upload it to this staff documentation. So you just have to click move. And here we go. Document is moved. Yeah. So this is it. This is it. Here is for items. Did I say items? Jesus. Here's for documents that we are like shared with you. When we come to the Google spreadsheet, I'm gonna show you, or the Google Sheets. I'm gonna show you how documents are being shared. So when your document is shared, you can actually see it here. You understand? If you have any shared document, a document that was written and on that, like on the spreadsheet, you were added to it. You understand? You can see it here. So here is for like recent items that you opened up or that entered your system or you moved into your system. Here is for your tied start document. So probably want to start this document to come to these three dots, of course. It's gonna bring out a whole lot of things, and then remember it should be under organized because you want to organize it. So you start. Quickly, if you want to access to it, because it is an important document, you just come here and open, and definitely you will see it. Here's it. So that is it. Google Drive does not really has much, does not really does not have like anything on it. So you just have to like move quickly into the next section. And here's for spam. Of course, there's nothing you're gonna see in the spam because hardly would you move something into Google Drive and like go to the spam and stay. No, it doesn't work that way. And here's your bin for any deleted item. Note you can actually restore anything that you have deleted. You can do that. Yeah. The same process, click on the three dots, click restore, and of course it will be restored. And if you want to delete forever, you do that. So it's, I think this document is gonna be here for 30 days in this bin library. It's gonna be here for 30 days, and after 30 days, it will just. Now, having done with this Google Drive, let's move into something else. Something important. Uh, Okay, I have to return back to the Google Apps. So we've handled Gmail. I'm gonna create video for this Gemini. Yeah, for this Google AI, I'll create video for it. Uh, Google search is actually where it's kind of a search bar, so it doesn't worth creating video for it. It's just like a search bar when you come to this place and search something. Yeah, news, you don't have anything to do with news as a virtual assistant. So we move to Google Meet. This is your Google Meet. So Google Meet is majorly for like having meeting, virtual meeting, of course. So you don't just generate Google Meeting link using calendar, probably when scheduling a meeting. You can actually do that using Google Meet that it is really meant for, right? So what you do is to come to this place and click new meeting. It's gonna show three options. There is create a meeting for later. Of course, when I create a meeting for later, so you have to click it and it's gonna bring out the link. I don't want to create any meeting, so I'm going to remove it. So let's click it again and see what next. So here is start an instant meeting. If you want to start an instant meeting, you click it and it's not going to interrupt what I'm recording. Let's pray. Okay, okay. Please just stay with me. Okay. I was scared. Yeah, so this is you now. Okay, it's saying something. Another app is using the camera. Camera close other app is because of what I'm recording. So let's just quickly explain something here. So you just started an instant meeting. So this is here you get the link. And if you don't want to share the link, you can come to this place and click add member. You can only add member by imputing the email. So this name here is majorly if you have like a whole lot of the person's email in your suggestion list. You understand? But of course you don't have it. So you just have to impute the email and click add or you invite. So that's it about adding. Here is for your microphone. Here is for your video. If you want to like stop the video entirely, you see, I just clicked it and it will just cancel it. So in case if you want to share screen, I'm not gonna click this because it will definitely interrupt what I'm doing. But if you want to share your screen, this is where you click to share your screen with the organization or with the staff or whoever that you're having a meeting with. That's it. Easy peasy. So here's for reaction. Probably someone is saying something funny. You can just click, laugh as much as you want. Nobody is saying anything funny unless what I'm saying you're finding it funny. Here's to raise up your hand. Here's for caption. In case if you want everything that you are saying like to be popping as word on the screen, here you go. Easy peasy. More option. Adjust the view, full screen, just everything that will beautify the video. This is just where you find it. If you want to like blur the background, here you go. So Google Meet does not have much. In fact, there's actually nothing. This is everything about Google Meet. So I'm teaching you this in case you want to hold a meeting with your organization. You are being asked to start up a meeting. So you can just do this and share your screen. Probably go to your Google slide and show them what you have there and boom. Okay, I didn't touch this. Here is for like to drop a message, right? Good. That's what we have here. Meeting tools. Speech translation. So there's how someone can be speaking and everything will just be translated. Here's to like record and yeah. Okay. So let's move into something else. Of course, I'm returning back to the Google app to move to the next section. Google Translation is mostly for translation. When you click it, although you're not gonna make use of it as a virtual assistant, but let's just you know, let's just yes. So this is your Google Translate. Is definitely for like to translate words from English to another language or from Igbo to another language, from one language to another, right? So you can click here to translate by voice. You speak what you want it to translate to another language. Here is your input and here is your output, kind of your feedback. You understand? So whenever probably your word is in English, you want to translate in Spanish, you come here and choose the word. I mean the language you want it to translate to, be it Igbo language or any language. I'm using Igbo because I'm a Nigerian, and of course, the traditional Igbo man. Don't mind me. So you can actually upload something, a document, and okay, sorry. You can upload a document and it's definitely going to like translate the document. Let's just try this with the CV and see what it's going to do. Translate it to Spanish. Let's speak Spanish. Okay, open translation. And here we are, assistant virtual meticulosa. So let's not do this to waste our time. Yeah, so this is everything about Google Translation. You can upload an image and it's going to translate it. You can also upload a website, probably by putting in the link. Yeah, of course, put in the link and boom. It will be translating the entire thing. You understand? It will be translating everything in the website. So when your phone is like so much in hand with Google, whenever you're opening a website that has nothing to do with English and the language that you choose for your phone is English language, or for your system, it will just be automatically be translating it. Hope you are good. Hope we are all good. So we move into the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. So here we have the almighty Google Sheets. I always call it almighty Google Sheet because you really don't